it's Stokely from Sauce on Delay. What I want to talk about today is allergic reactions. And I've mentioned this before, maybe when I talk about my acne, and milk has a sugar in it that is associated with causing breakouts. So that would affect, of course, milk byproducts such as butter and cheese, whipped cream, and all these other things. Those things can potentially cause you to get breakouts because that specific sugar in the milk activates certain hormones that result in more acne. So what's another thing, and I maybe mentioned this before, but sugar is another thing that is attributed with acne. Sugary drinks, candies, stuff like that. But people don't really have. I don't think anyone is really deemed allergic to sugar, but people are allergic to milk. I personally have a almost allergic reaction to peanut butter, but I don't go into anaphylactic shock with any foods. Maybe cashew fruit. Cashew fruit has broken me out in hives when I've eaten it, which is not exactly a pimple, or that's not exactly acne, and those hives would appear on my arms. That was very itchy. But milk, for the most part, it's good to try to find out what things you're allergic to. But the I think the issue with finding out what you're allergic to is they typically determine your allergies using a skin test, not something that's dietary, culinary, or anything like that. And I think that misses a lot of allergies that people may have, because the test is, from my understanding, I've never done it, but I've spoken to people who have been tested for allergies, and the allergies have been tested by some kind of skin interaction, which, like I said, doesn't catch everything. When you eat something, your body doesn't really process things at the skin level. The only way to get your body or get topical things to even permeate or penetrate your body, those things have to pass the lipid barrier. So one of those things that passes the lipid barrier, one of the ingredients that I removed, is arnica. And arnica is used for a lot of things. It's also used to relieve joint pain. It's able to permeate the lipid barrier when you apply it to your knees and your joints, and give you some relief because it's anti-inflammatory. So that works topically. But if they put some milk on your skin, or put a piece of cheese on your skin, or put some peanut butter on your skin, or put a piece of shrimp on your skin, I don't think that will bring up your that will cause you to have a allergic response. But I need to look some more into that, how they actually do the test for allergies. But when you consume something and it's processed in the body, it becomes sometimes a new thing. It becomes its components. It's broken down into its more base components, thanks to the acids and the mechanical working of your digestive system. Your teeth breaking it down, your teeth doing some mechanical work, your stomach doing some chemical work and mechanical work. And it's no longer what it was when you applied it to your skin. So I have to look at how that process is undertaken. But please be mindful of the things that you eat and how they make your body respond. I had spoken, I think, about it before, where I had pizza 3 times in 1 week, and it resulted in a breakout. And I had some pizza. I had 2 slices of pizza. 2 small slices of pizza, because these were like homemade pizza. So 2 small slices of pizza. Paul Newman's pizza from Stop and Shop, and it's I'm not really vegan myself. The product is vegan, but I'm not. And now I have a breakout, but the breakout that I have currently is possibly due to my stress response to a recent event. And like I said, stress is associated with hair loss. Stress is also associated with acne, if I didn't mention that before. So maybe I'm not exercising the best coping strategies. So that could be a reason why I have this I don't know, it looks like a stress pimple, if there's such a thing, because typically my breakouts don't appear as a red inflammation, or like a red pimple or anything like that. They just come up the same tone as my skin, but they're just raised. So it's a different kind of pimple now. So I would say it's associated with stress, just based on current events and not based on anything that I necessarily consumed. I did have a quesadilla from Chipotle that had a lot of cheese in it. And like I said, I did have pizza earlier this week. Possibly is due to that. But the way how it looks, it does not look like one of my regular pimples that are due to sugar, or due to cheese, or due to milk. And I did have some cereal, actually, with some milk in it. Yeah, but not even a full bowl. My son had his cereal and he didn't want the rest of it, so I put some almond milk with it, with what was left of his and of his cereal, which had milk in it, and I had that. So it wasn't a consumption of a mass quantity of dairy. So it seems my suspicion would lead towards stress, but I'm working on managing my stress and de-stressing, because dwelling on things is not healthy. It's not healthy for your hair either. And I don't know if my hair is suffering immediately from it. I don't know. I just haven't been on my hair routine as much. So, that's part of it. My face routine, no, even interrupting my face routine would not really cause me to have this kind of breakout. So I gotta attribute it to stress. But that's all I gotta say right now. Keep your stress level low. Find some work or activity that keeps your mind occupied. Find something that keeps you entertained in a constructive way. Try not to self-medicate with anything that's going to hurt you, because we all have coping mechanisms, but some may be more harmful than others. Some may be helpful. Some people meditate, and that seems to be, in my opinion, a positive coping mechanism. Not even a mechanism, it sounds like a solution to me. Which is something that I will be looking into. Meditation. So that's all for now. Thank you.